a little pissed he ain't got a cam yet. It's just it was just out of the budget for this week.
Exactly. It's coming.
It's on the way. It's in the works.
Yeah.
Migo cam is in the works. So stay tuned for that.
But just know for today's episode, he will be pissed.
Yeah, he pissed.
All episode.
But it's all good. This is monumental. We have hit an opal amount of episodes.
We have done an opal amount so far.
This is double digits.
I know.
We've broke double digits.
This is a milestone for us.
We are officially podcasters?
Yeah.
No.
When does it become official?
Never. I don't know.
Episode 50?
Whenever
100?
we get an ad sponsor.
Deal.
If we make an ad read, that's just...
We'll get there.
We're just going to start doing fake ad reads.
We should. We'd be really good at that, I feel like. We could do one on the spot. But we won't.
It's got to be something I was passionate about, though.
Yeah.
Maybe
next episode.
We'll see. We'll see. What is... Oh, my God. What is episode 10's top 10?
Today, we are tackling top 10 cartoons of all time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Animation. TV shows, to be clear, not movies.
Right.
We'll do cartoon movies another time, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
One day.
We'll get there.
But for now, we're just doing your good old, like,
TV shows.
Saturday morning, what are you binging? Honest to God, I want to do that today. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Well, it's a Monday, so...
I'm not working.
You're not working.
I'll do it.
Okay.
The nostalgia that this episode is about to, like, spring up.
It's going to be
I'm
disgusting.
Excited.
But also, we got some new age shit over here on my list. So
Interesting. Okay.
We got plenty of new age.
Okay.
So.
Would you like to do the honors?
I say we rock, paper, scissors. This is our first double digit episode.
I know. Congrats. We've
only got, 91 more to go? That's terrible math. 89 more till triple digits. So catch us in like 2.5 years. Year and a half.
Yeah. All right. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
One and done.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, we're leading it off over here.
All right. Take us away, Travis.
So for number 10, they were just number 10, and this is just straight up quality over quantity.
Okay.
They have one season, and by God, was it a hell of a season, and it's Smiling Friends.
I cannot believe I did not think of that.
That's unreal. Not even an honorable mention over there, but it's fair. It's new on the block, new kid on the block.
That is true. I've just been introduced, really.
They honestly... It's the only one season cartoon on my list, I think.
I cannot believe I didn't think of that.
And they deserve it. Every episode, iconic, just insane bits. Everybody is insane. Pim and Charlie, Mr. Frog, the boss.
It's so weird because I remember when you showed me it like itches a weird part of your brain where you're like, what? And you're kind of a little bit like repulsed by some things.
But it's so funny, and they just like bumble over their words or like stumble over their words and shit all the time. And
right.
They just can't get it's so good.
It's so funny. It's a good show to watch, like if you're a little bit sleep deprived.
Few beers in.
Yeah. Or honestly, I would watch it in the morning.
I'd watch it any time of the day. Smiling Friends is amazing.
It's very versatile in that way.
If you've never seen it and you're watching it for the first time, buckle in. You're in for a ride.
I would say keep your mind open. Have no real expectations.
What was the first? Was the first episode where they tried to convince the guy to not kill himself?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
That's all you need to hear.
Yep.
That's all you need. Pim and Charlie, they're just two best buds. working for the Smiling Friends, which is a company
Right.
that just makes people smile.
Which in theory is like so lighthearted and so like playful, and then in practice it's so not.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's just a beautiful representation of just like the theory and practice. Practice just doesn't fucking work.
Nope.
It's great.
Yep.
So, Smiling Friends.
Nice.
If you haven't seen it, check it
For
out.
real.
It is Adult Swim, and it's like just
Purest form.
there you go.
Yeah.
Smiling Friends.
Beautiful. That's a solid start.
And it's only made by like one guy, I think.
That's
like there's one creator.
crazy, but makes sense.
I don't know if he does like all the voices. I doubt it, but like in terms of
Also
creating
wouldn't
and
be
writing,
surprised, yeah.
I think it's just him.
Yeah,
Does all the animation probably.
for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. And even that is weird.
It's
Like,
oh my
I love it.
god. Oh my
Dang,
God.
I want
What
to
a
watch
great
that
one.
now.
All right.
All right. Mine is heavy on nostalgia, this whole list.
That's fair.
So starting out, number 10, Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah.
The classic football head.
That was an honorable mention on mine.
Yep,
We dressed up as them as Halloween.
we did.
We were Arnold and Helga.
Helga, mhm.
Helga. Oh my god.
The classic, like, love-hate relationship.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I brought it up during the movie, maybe, episode, the old just, you love to see a white and black friend. You know,
It
the
is a
Shawshank
very
Redemption.
classic.
Just the best buds.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
I'm going to be
The
honest.
grandpa, my favorite part about the show is the grandpa. Have you ever seen his head?
Yes.
It's shaped like a dick.
Yes, it is.
It's literally a peen.
yes.
He
Grandpa
is,
Peener.
yep, Grandpa Dickhead.
What is his name?
I don't know, but he is Dickhead Grandpa, like straight up, like that. That is undeniable. The little subtle things, like subliminal messages in like Disney and Nick shows.
Especially in that era.
Oh my!
They were heavy into that.
Out of hand,
Yeah.
out of pocket. You go back and watch that shit, especially like when you were a kid and you would watch like a PG-13 movie. You didn't understand shit.
No, and then you like the parents would giggle and you'd be
Oh
like,
my
"What?"
God.
And then they wouldn't say, and you're like, "Adults are so weird." And now, I wonder. I feel like Disney probably doesn't go as heavy with like
Not anymore.
peen animation.
Not anymore. They used to.
That's what I'm saying is like we really were the last era where they're like, let's have a little fun for the adults.
We were the last great era.
We were.
Says every era.
No, but we were.
Says every era.
But what has Gen Z given us?
TikTok, Vine. Vine was cool.
But like, okay.
Some good movies. Whiplash. Are they Gen Z? That's our
I feel like that's
generation.
millennial.
Damn. Jonah Hill.
Millennial.
Who's the sickest Gen Z like actor or rapper? 21 Savage.
He
I'm all in on 21 Savage.
okay. But even like he's great, but he's not like I don't know that we're gonna like be like
Taylor Swift, is she Gen Z?
no, she was born 1989, so she's like
True.
peak,
I'm
yeah.
not thinking like my brain is just
I just think
wrong
of like
right now.
TikTokers and people doing the little like this move.
Posty?
Millennial.
Really?
Because it'd be people that's
Shit.
like our siblings' age.
Name somebody like Charlie D'Amelio. Ugh.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That is Gen Z to me. So it's like, we're fine. We could stop reproducing. Like, we could be done.
Yeah, that's what. Oh my god, the fact that anybody can have a kid is so crazy. You need to like get a license to drive a car, but hey, go have a kid.
At any age. Like, you really.
Well,
Well, there's
Yeah, but yeah.
people who are 15, 16. There should be a test. Like, I'm not kidding. There should be a course and a test and a psych eval
100%.
before you have a baby.
What about like? No, that ooh, we're getting dicey over here. I was about to
Say
be
it.
like a genetic evaluation, but now we're talking. Nope.
We're
Getting nope.
Okay.
That's Nazi shit.
Okay.
That's getting dicey.
Okay, but I think a psych eval and a like
Mhm.
parenting course isn't that much to ask.
A
And if you're
parenting
not willing
course.
to do that, don't have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, and
Or
welcome
at least
to
you have to like click through a fucking like slideshow
or something.
I
Just
don't
some
know.
like prerequisite that like you have to register in the state and you have to do.
You have to be certified. You're a
Certified parent.
There you go.
Hello.
Hit us up, government of North Carolina. Shit.
It's okay. It's a big state.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. I dare you to find us.
That's where we used to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Second home. Okay, so that Hey
Number
Arnold.
10. Oh God, I love Hey Arnold.
Yep.
Nickelodeon. We'll get back to it, but like, who had the best cartoons?
Let's
Nick.
do at the end of the list. We'll say 1, 2, 3, and then at the same time we'll say it.
Word.
Okay.
Okay. Number 9.
Number 9.
This one is just honestly, it's the theme song, and this is one of the like Disney cartoons I would always run up when I saw it.
I'm excited.
It's iconic. It's amazing. Phineas and Ferb.
A classic.
Are you shitting me?
And can we just talk about the freaking bangers that they would like just casually drop?
All the time.
Like,
And it's like just the best. It's like summer vacation, just you and your bro just
oh
getting into
my
shenanigans,
God. You know what?
pissing your sister off.
And I think about like when I think about watching Phineas and Ferb, I think that it's like a little bit hot outside. You're watching it before you go play outside, and for some reason you're eating pizza rolls and lemonade, and that is Phineas and Ferb to me.
There you go. And then you got Perry the Platypus and Doofenshmirtz
Who, like,
Incorporated.
Perry was kind of like an
Legend.
icon.
Legend.
Like he had merch,
Oh my God.
but I do think Doofenshmirtz is the real star, and I don't think people
The
talk about
unsung
that.
hero.
Yes,
Straight up.
I would agree.
Is that? Damn.
What?
Yep. That might be my only Disney one.
I will say
I'm kind of pissed that Kim Possible got bipped from my list just to go ahead and spoil that. But like, I think Phineas and Ferb over Kim Possible.
I would agree.
I'm sorry.
And it's a shame, but at the same time, like, sorry, we like what we like.
That shouldn't. That's not even we. That's it. That's the answer.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree with that.
Yep.
Okay, that's a very solid one.
Phineas and
And
Ferb.
that's one that, like, as like a big sister, I'd be like, "Ugh, whatever, let me watch it. And then you're like, damn,
It
it kind of is good. You hate to admit it, but okay.
It's the best.
This one was like huge for my childhood. This was like a big show for me, and it's The Wild Thornberrys. I don't know
Thornberry.
why that show had
So good.
such a chokehold on me as a child, but Eliza Thornberry and the dad Nigel,
Oh, Nigel was the man.
he was
hilarious.
the man. I don't remember the sister's name.
She had good steez.
She did.
Everybody had good steez in the show.
I remember like wanting to like dress like her when I was older.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had like a monkey that was with them because remember she could talk to the animals.
Yes. Well, oh my God, yes! What a great show,
Right?
Did you ever see the movie? It was like Scratch and Sniff. That was the weirdest shit. Like,
What?
I remember, for some reason, the movie was in theaters, and you would have to get Scratch and Sniff
Wait.
cards, and while you were watching it, you would like
I
scratch it
kinda
and
do
sniff it.
remember
Like, It was
this.
so weird. I just remember being in like Blockbuster and getting the card for some reason.
Blockbuster.
What a time!
Shout out, you guys.
Damn.
We miss
There's-
you.
I think there's still one in like Oregon, still
Probably.
standing. The lost
The
one,
Lost.
the lost Blockbuster. Blockbuster doesn't even have an A in it. We just
Blockbuster. BLAH.
we're ruined.
Block.
God, the Wild Thornberries.
The
absolutely
scratch and sniff,
slaps.
I do like have the weird vague memory of doing that.
Either that's Mandela effect.
I swear
or
to God, that was the
real
thing.
Shit.
And I feel like for some reason around that time, I've only been to Carowinds once in my life. And I was like, it was like during that era. And I feel like there was some.
They definitely had like the Wild Thornberry log ride or some shit. Was
Yeah.
it the water ride?
It might have been because I remember doing like the wild. Like I didn't want to because I was scared, but it was like my favorite show, so I had to.
Oh my God, Carowinds when they were Nickelodeon themed was the shit.
I'm so glad that I went during that time, even though I was really little, so I don't totally remember. But I did go on the Reptar ride.
The
a
Roaring
ton.
Reptar. That ride slapped.
Yeah.
Oh my
I remember
God.
like being so scared and feeling so brave.
I'm so old that like I still call the rides like the old names. Like Top Gun is forever Top Gun. It's not Afterburn. S my D with Afterburn.
S my freaking D. I
And,
don't know
like-
what you're talking about right now, to be honest.
Like, so it used to be like Paramount themed. I think it was owned by Paramount. So like
Okay.
the Afterburn was like Top Gun, so it was named after the Top Gun movie.
Gotcha.
And then the flying one where you lay down was named after like a Star Trek character. It was the Borg.
Oh.
And now it's Nighthawk.
Yeah, no, I
And then
stand.
they had the Nickelodeon, which was Paramount, and like that was the kid shit, and it was all sick.
Yes. I feel like my brother went on like the one where you like are kind of like Superman, where like you're facing, but I did not go on that because I was scared.
It's so fun when they do scare winds and you do that at night with
I
the
want to
night
do
lights.
scare winds.
Scare winds is sick. We have to do that.
I know. I want to go to that. But anyways, the Wild Thornberries, thank you for such a good childhood, honestly. And Nigel, I was like contemplating doing an impression, but for the sake of my own dignity, I'm going to not do that.
Fair enough.
But iconic voice, Nigel.
Well, there you go. All right, number 8. This is just a Nick staple. Freaking just. This might be one of the. When we do our top 10 intro songs for TV shows,
Ooh.
this one's 100% making a comeback, and it's the Fairly Odd Parents.
Ugh.
Cosmo and Wanda, Timmy,
Fun fact.
Vicky, you're so icky.
Icky Vicky was such a slapper.
Iconic.
And she really was like that bitch.
She
like
sucked.
yeah, everyone hated Vicky.
Just an asswipe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We need to do a spin-off. Like, how did Vicky get to be that way? What happened to her?
Just didn't get laid.
But like, how old is she in there? Because
Teenager, like high school. She just didn't have friends. She was like
maybe
that.
that's what it was.
She was just that high school bitch that like was just a bitch.
And then everyone's like, dude, like chill out.
Yeah,
like
just-
it's not that serious.
Yeah, it's not that deep, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just always tripping over some bullshit.
You're like drinking something and she's like pushing it and you're like, okay, like,
that was like hilarious. I'm like,
and no one's laughing with her. Vicky, sorry, but
damn,
it's not that deep.
it's not that deep.
But yeah, an absolute banger.
Love that show.
One time, one of my friends, shout out Shan, used that as an audition song.
So sick.
And I thought that was the coolest move that a theater kid could have ever done. So I'll remember that forever.
Oh, and the parents were just idiots.
The parents were idiots, but it was so good.
What was what was the neighbor's name?
Oh my god.
Dugdale, Dimsdale. No, because it was Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
What was his name?
Dinkelberg or something like that.
Yep. Oh my
Shit.
god.
People were just yelling.
I know.
right
They're
now,
like, you guys are fucking
idiot."
idiots.
Well, we'll just leave that for you guys to figure out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Comment.
But what a great show.
A very good show. That is a really good, like, everyone can agree that, like, do you want to just binge this while we, like, make food?
Yep.
That's a great one.
And it's just like everybody's like, damn, wish I had some Fairly Odd Parents.
Of course.
So sick. Just the sickest concept.
Of course. Maybe
What's your number 8?
we should be them for Halloween.
Ooh. But
we reverse
reverse,
it.
yep.
I like how we always want to reverse the...
we have to.
We have to.
We have to.
Okay, deal. Okay, my number 8. Also, I would say a absolute slapper of an intro song. I thought maybe you'd be going there with the one you just said. One of the best shows ever, and it's The Proud Family.
Whoa. You just blew my mind with that one.
I know.
You came through in the clutch, honestly, because I didn't make my list and I really needed them to come. Wow.
I just remember loving Sugar Mama, and I apologize that me as a white person had to just say that, but that was her name.
Oh my God.
That was the best show And then Raven Simone was the voice of like the main girl, and that was also during the like
Whoa.
That's So Raven era.
What was a little before?
But I do think there's a time where it overlapped because I
No
remember.
way.
I think so.
I mean, they probably like ran like reruns. No, because they had like the movie and shit when That's So Raven. Okay,
Yeah.
you might be on something.
There was I
We'll
just
look
remember
into
being like a big Raven fan, so thinking like that was so cool that she was like the voice of her.
Amazing. Shout out to That's So Raven. What a great show.
That I could watch for weeks. The
Isn't
best show.
isn't like the what was the dude's name?
Eddie.
Eddie, isn't he like on some? Okay.
Eddie didn't do too well.
Yeah.
I would say Raven she's had some weird
Chillin'.
moments. Chelsea, the best friend, has just been chilling.
Shocker. That's crazy.
I
It's
know.
always the like kooky one on the show that ends up being the chillest.
Yep. And then Eddie didn't do too well. So, but I always wonder what her parents are doing. Like the
Who?
parents in the show, Raven's
Oh,
parents, because I bet
yeah.
they're just chilling.
They
I
were
bet
so
like
sick. The dad was the man,
Yes.
just running his restaurant, just whipping it up.
yes. And the mom with her dance moves, like I bet they're just like doing their thing. They probably have like a PTA thing later, and they're like, ugh, what a bummer. So,
Shout out.
but yeah, the Proud Family,
Oh my god.
God.
It's too good.
Yeah. So, really hitting heavy with my childhood nostalgia.
And honestly, good timing with that because it's February. Shout out to Black History Month.
It is Black History Month.
So there you go.
Shout out to the Proud Family.
Oh my god, bring them back. Let's get a reboot.
I would love a Proud Family reboot.
It's time.
It is time.
We're doing a lot of reboots on some
Raven,
shit.
come on, you could still do it.
Oh my god, the dad. Love the dad.
Yep.
Just an absolute goofball.
Yep. I hate that I don't remember his name.
I don't know. That one is
I think
deep.
Penny was the name of the main girl, if I'm remembering correctly.
I don't know. I didn't do research on the Proud Family,
It's okay.
sadly.
It's okay.
But
That's my number 8.
the first 3, the just hot. We're starting off hot.
We are.
We're just gonna keep it rolling here. You know what? People are gonna hate this one. They're gonna absolutely hate it. And I'll admit it, they've fallen off a bit.
Okay.
But you still just get gems of an episodes every now and again. And one of the creators has gone through some shit. Rick and Morty.
I'm going to be honest. I did not even
Yeah, I
think
knew
of
you
them.
wouldn't even come to your mind. But
No.
that's fair.
Yeah.
They're definitely like on the annoying spectrum to where like everybody just hates it just because of their fans. They're so
Exactly. I was going to
fucking
say
annoying.
the show is not annoying. Their fans made me go,
worst.
never.
Mhm. Yep.
Because I think of a Rick and Morty fan, I think of someone who wakes up at 11 and has a Mountain Dew for their morning caffeine and whose diet consists of like pizza rolls and like still tells your mom jokes.
That's the annoying Rick and Morty fan. That's the one that like makes it their personality.
Exactly.
Those people.
If you just
There's other shows
right.
that I mean, we're only on number 7. You got like 6 other ones you really need to dive into, Bud
Right.
and or Budette.
And Budette. Yeah.
So
No, but I think the show, because when you showed it to me, I was like, oh my God. But it's really just the fans that
have
are
we
annoying.
have I even showed you like the first 3 seasons? We've sprinkled them, or I don't know if we've gone through them all. The first 3 are just
We might not have gone consecutive, but you definitely
Yeah.
did.
You've seen enough.
Yeah.
The first 3 are just
We might have, honestly.
so good. Maybe
I feel
Honestly,
like we were
probably
caught
did.
We
We ran through them just for no reason.
Yeah.
That's how it goes with cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
God, Rick and Morty's just too good though. It gets heavy and deep sometimes.
It
and,
kind of
like,
does.
philosophical as shit.
You
It's
get
just
kind of
so off the
emotional.
wall. The first episode just got me from the start. Just won me over. When I saw it on Adult Swim at like midnight on some random ass night, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I think it was like some episode from like season 2 when it was like split in dimensions with like the meatball characters.
Okay. I don't super remember
Yeah,
that one that well.
It's okay. I like I'm a super fan, sadly.
Yeah, but you're not annoyed. Like, you're
I
not.
like other shows.
Exactly. I think that's what it is. Like, just diversify your portfolio.
Yep.
That's all it is.
But yeah, shout out to Rick and Morty. Absolutely, just a great what is it? Chemistry between the two.
Yes.
Just a dickhead
It
alcoholic
works.
grandpa and just a dumbass little grandson
Anxious
just
little
going on
boy.
adventures. Yes. Oh my god.
No, it works.
It's phenomenal.
And
And Jerry, we love Jerry.
We love Jerry.
Even though he's just a fucking idiot.
But you love a dumb dad.
Oh
Like,
my
you can't
God.
help it.
You can't. It's
He's
the
trying
best.
his best. So you got to give him kudos.
Truly,
You know?
but
Okay.
truly,
Good one.
it's. I think it's the face of Adult Swim. Sadly, not sadly, but like it kind of is.
Yeah. It's definitely, it would be in their top 3.
Oh, it no doubt.
Yeah.
And in Adult Swim shows, it's top 3 without a doubt.
Yeah.
If not number 1.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yep. So what's number 7
All right.
for the females out there?
Mine is one that is safe to say. This one kind of got like goosebumps going. This gave you a little fright. Sometimes you couldn't really sleep that well after watching an episode. And honest to God, as a grown adult, I still get a little scared after watching it. And it's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Hell yes. I love it. I love that.
This
that was
one
on my honorable mentions.
Okay, good. This one felt like edgy to me as a child to
It
watch.
still is.
Because you're like, oh my God, I'm kind of scared, but like, I don't know. And that's kind of still the vibe where you're like, I don't really know what's going on. I just know all of a sudden I'm scared.
The shit is out of pocket, and it's primetime, like Cartoon Network, like peak weird animation shit. Like,
It makes me wonder what the creator is going through.
oh my, just some weird shit. He's on some like he's like a Stephen King of cartoon type shit.
Yeah.
That-
for sure.
That's a bold statement, but like
An accurate
in
one.
terms of like quality, not quantity by any means, because Stephen King's a fucking crackhead, just cranking that shit out on the regular. But Courage the Cowardly Dog, what, like that one episode with the like moon head that was like floating, the white head? Did you ever see
Yes.
that one? That was
Yes.
crazy.
And I feel like there was one where like there was someone that like kept showing up and he was like almost human looking, but he wasn't quite human looking, and it was like Courage was scared he was like gonna get into the house, because I remember as a kid being like, oh my God, I didn't even realize I had to be scared something's gonna come to my house.
At least they like taught you good things to be afraid of, like
Yeah.
fucking strangers and shit. And like,
That's true.
if you get a weird vibe from somebody, like get the fuck away.
Also, the grandparents, completely useless.
Those are literally like, they are a spitting image of my grandparents, my dad's parents.
It's kinda
Literally,
crazy.
it's hilarious. I have to find
It
pictures
makes
of
me
both of them
wonder-
and put them up. Like, they're them. It's hilarious. And their names kind of sound familiar too. What's
I
it's
never remember the grandpa,
shit.
but Muriel is
Muriel, and then my grandma was Mildred.
What was your grandpa's name?
Bill.
What was his name?
I want to say it was Bill. Was it?
What was it, dude?
Yeah. What you gotta say, dude?
I'm
I
Googling.
have to know. I swear it was Bill. This is awesome, dead air. Eustace. Okay. I feel like Bill is short for Eustace. Yeah. You know,
For sure.
For sure.
No, but that is funny that they look very similar.
I absolutely, I love that show so much.
I know, but didn't it give you
And
like
it still holds up.
yes?
All these that was another thing. Everything on here has to hold up. I have to be able to watch this today.
Oh, I
and
would watch
still
any of
love it.
these. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just to reference. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Hell yes.
Yeah.
I'd say like top tier Cartoon Network.
And like weird how. Yeah, he want to say something, but weird how scary. Oh, he's getting a little nervous because we talking about that dog show. Yeah, we might need to switch gears. Yeah.
Oh no.
We can't. Yeah, we need to get Amigo Cam
we
next.
gotta. He pissed right now.
He
He
was a-
don't like Kirk, cowardly dog.
Nope.
No,
So that's mine. Number 7.
an absolute classic.
An absolute classic.
Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
My number 6, it's Adventure Time. They have just such a great intro song. Finn and Jake, just a dude and his dog just going on awesome adventures. 10-minute episodes. You can just crank through them.
Can I tell you something?
You've never seen it. It's okay. We'll get you there.
Okay, I could commit to a 10-minute episode though. Like that, you could crank through.
We're back on Hulu, so I think we
It's
have
true.
access.
Okay.
I feel like it's on something else we have, but that's beside the point. Adventure Time's fucking sick.
Okay.
It's like that off the wall kind of like Rick and Morty vibe type shit.
Yeah.
And like I know the creator would do a couple voices in it. He's God, the name is just escaping me right now. But just a great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
I'll
Finn
have to
and
get
Jake,
into it.
shout out.
Okay.
You got the Ice King. They're always battling him,
Mhm.
trying to protect Princess Bubblegum and shit. It's
Love
just,
that name.
It's a great show.
Okay.
I think that's her name. But onward to your number 6.
Again, just to reiterate, mine's heavy nostalgia. That's where my brain went with this. So number 6 for me is Cat Dog.
Oh, another just insane intro.
Yes, I was going to say amazing intro song. The dynamic between the two of them is so funny.
It's a classic.
And like I feel like in that era everyone was that for Halloween. I was not, unfortunately, but like that was an iconic costume to do with like your best friend.
Yep. Easy to do.
A crazy concept. Like I remember as a child I was like,
Yeah, like
what?
where are they going to the bathroom? That always
Exactly.
keeps me out.
Or like, oh my gosh, yeah, like when they go for a walk, like who's doo-dooing and how?
None.
It's
They're just there's no way. He's like Kim Jong-un. Have you seen what's the movie with James Franco, Seth Rogen, the North Korean one? Why are we just blanking on everything today?
What is that called? Good Lord. To be fair, it's morning. But we've already had our caffeine. I don't remember.
I don't care how much dead air's in this fucking podcast. I don't care until I'm finding
No, we're
out
just
what
hanging
this
out.
is.
They're just our friends. I could sing, but I'm not going to. But maybe one day. What? That is...
The Interview.
Okay, I would have never gotten that at this point.
I'm such a fake like movie fan.
No, you're not.
I didn't know what that was. The Interview. I don't even know what my point was anymore.
We were talking about how Cat Dog, like, where did they pee and then they don't.
Yep. And just like they said in the interview, Kim Jong-un like doesn't poop or pee. He just like burns all the energy away. So I guess they do that too.
They must.
I wonder if that's where he got the idea. Shout out to Kim. Kim is a big Cat Dog fan.
And that's a fact.
What if he's just running up reruns of Cat Dog right now? Just like drinking margaritas and shit, just chilling.
I feel like he's not a margarita man.
He
though.
is. You got to watch the interview.
He's a margarita man.
You got to watch the interview.
That for some reason makes me so uncomfortable.
I
But him
don't
watching-
know if it's just hearsay, but if it was in the movie, I'm taking it as fact.
Well, if we say it on the pod, it's fact.
There you go.
I bet he's like a flavored margarita guy though. Like it's always pineapple or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Strawberry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And then he like wants the like rim lined with also a couple slices of the strawberry as well.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You're the fucking dictator of North Korea.
Yeah, you
If
can
you're
really
not
do
doing
whatever
it
the
big,
frank you want.
if you're not doing it big, get out.
Yeah.
Go to South Korea.
I could see him being a big Cat Dog guy though.
Oh yeah.
As a child.
Oh yeah. He loves Trump and Dennis Rodman.
I forgot he likes Dennis Rodman.
There's no way he doesn't love Cat Dog. Those all just go hand in hand for no reason.
Trump, Dennis Rodman, Cat Dog. Spot the difference. Because there's none. Sorry.
There you go.
Yep. Well, we've made it to our
The halfway point. This is getting pretty serious. This is kind of a serious one, but it's got plenty of goofy moments.
Okay.
But God, it's had to be on the freaking list.
Okay.
The character development in it is just out of this world. Avatar: The Lost Airbender.
Avatar. That's a good one.
What dude didn't just fuck with that on the heavy in middle school?
And girlies.
Oh, I mean, I can't speak for you guys by any means, but the dude, there's not one dude that's like, ew, that show sucked. Like, everybody fucks with Appa and Momo and the Yip Yip shit. And just, oh my God, the uncle, the firebending uncle.
Oh my God.
What's, why can't I think of it?
The girl's name was like
Katara.
Katara.
And then you got,
and what was her brother's name?
Sokka.
Sokka and Katara.
Yep.
And who was not the uncle, but the firebender guy with the scar? Because I remember as a kid I had a crush on him.
I feel like it started like a Z or something.
Zuko.
Zuko. That sounds kind of right.
That feels close but far.
Zuko.
My brothers are shrieking
Pissed.
right now.
Pissed.
No, Zuko? Isn't that Danny Zuko from Greece?
I haven't. Danny Zuko from Greece.
I'm just thinking.
No, it's Zuko.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're right. Boom.
True
we're
fans.
Yeah, Zuko.
If you could only be one, like a bender of one element.
Ooh.
Because you know that me and my siblings reenacted this stuff as kids.
I gotta go air. Air's like the steeziest. You get to fly and shit and do flips. Like water, you're just surfing and
I
shit.
don't think I'd do fire.
Fire would be cool.
It's just so destructive.
Yeah.
And earth to me is boring, no offense. So I think I'd go either air or water.
Air is the dopest. You get to fly.
Right. And I can't swim, so water honestly might come in handy for me.
And if you're an airbender, you're chilling at the air temple.
That is true.
You get a fucking flying Appa. What are they? A flying mammoth? Holy shit.
Yeah. And, oh my God.
What the hell are the waterbenders doing? They're just
in the river.
In the Arctic.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was just Katara and Sokka. They were
And their outfits, low key. Her outfit, I would wear that little jacket with the fur hood.
It's a classic.
And the amount of kids who are like, Mom, shave my head for Halloween. And then they did the blue arrow on the bald head.
Yup. God, what a phenomenal show.
That's a really good one.
The uncle was my favorite, though. Just always just bullshitting.
What was his name?
Caring. I don't know. Uncle. Just Zuko always called him Uncle. So, that's just hilarious. But Zuko going from, bad to good and all that shit. Just.
Oh, my God.
The character arc was out of this world. And then you got the dope-ass spinoff of The Legend of Korra.
Okay,
Aang and Katara's, daughter.
Did I maybe watch that?
I don't think so. It was not nearly, it was good, but
not.
It's worth a watch, for sure.
Okay. Did you watch the live action one? Because I did not.
No, get the fuck out of here.
That one
They're making another one. They already made it.
They need to stop.
I'm not excited about it. I heard it was a train wreck making it. The creative director dipped halfway through making it, so that's just not a good look. So we'll see how that is. It's not going to be good. The live action was horrible.
You don't need to make a live action for everything.
You know what's funny? You know who directed that?
Who?
M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan, that guy.
Yeah.
The guy that did... why are you making Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Somehow that makes sense to me, though.
No, what? How? He made...
I don't know. I just feel like he probably weirdly was like, I love this.
No, he made that old movie with the old people on the beach where they would get older. He made I feel like the superhero movie Split. Did he direct that?
I don't know if he did, but I did like both of those movies.
But he definitely directed the prequel for that.
Okay.
And shit. but you got no business making
Yeah.
that, and it shows.
Yeah, that's a
So,
bummer.
But everything can be a hit.
Whatever.
We're probably batting like a good 2 for 10 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
But the cartoon was an absolute staple. Okay. This one I think you're going to be extremely psyched about.
Okay.
And my number 5, these were kids that I wanted to be so bad, but just like knew I never could. And it's Rocket Power.
That was my number 11.
Okay, good.
Phenomenal
Good.
pick.
Yeah. They were just...
Auto Rocket and shit.
They were such dorks, but like they were so cool at the same time.
Oh, they were the best.
And like their life was so sick. Like
And their dad was such a goober.
Yes. Yeah. And again, just a nostalgic. We still sometimes will crank out a few episodes.
I throw that shit on.
Yeah.
The Tony Hawk episode where it was like the night, the glow in the dark skate park,
Yeah.
and they had to go through the obstacle course.
Yeah.
Is just like an imprinted in my brain.
Yeah.
That episode was so sick.
Yeah. And like the girl and why I can't
Reggie.
like everyone, all the girlies wanted to like be like her.
She was the best.
She was the best.
Yep.
Just with her little squad.
And she was like a street dog, and I respect that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Otto was more like half pipe guy.
Yeah. They were a motley crew
Yep.
that I wanted to be a part of.
And you got Squid, and why can't I think of the just
I'm blanking
idiot's
on
name?
names today.
He would wear like the red helmet with the wings on the side.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Squid and
I guess I could give it a goog.
God, we're just Jamie,
Jamo, you
Jamo.
fucking coward.
You fucking.
Actually, like a fucking coward right now. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, these are the best. It's not even popping up. Half of them aren't loading, so.
There you go. Figure it out yourself.
Yeah,
Because we're
comment down
idiots.
below.
Number 4.
Number 4.
This is just
Ooh, I'm excited.
adult animation classic, and it's Family Guy. Just all the spoofs. They're the king of the spoofs. They're the king of the cutaways. They're the shit.
Mm-hmm.
People hate on them, and I don't care. They say they've fallen off. I don't think so. I think the new episodes still slap. I think they're still amazing. Peter.
I think the reason people hate on them is the same reason that they hate on Rick and Morty, where it's like the fans who make it their whole personality, and you're like, okay, what else do you watch? And they're like, that's it. So,
Yeah,
because that's why I hated on them for a while.
but it's just so good. They just have the possibilities are endless with Family Guy. You got like Peter, the dumbass dad, just doing a bunch of tomfoolery with his buds. You can dive into all their fucking just shenanigans, and then
Yeah.
you got Stewie and the dog. They're best friends. The dog like talks for no fucking reason. Some people understand the baby. Some people don't.
Yeah, that I do like.
Meg is just a shithead that just gets shit on the whole time for no reason. Chris is just what?
Sorry, I just had a huge moment.
Oh no, you just had a
We're doing an IRL edit. I'm sorry. Please keep going. I'm sorry.
Damn. And then Chris is just a blub.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just a blub. And I love the neighbors, Quagmire, Joe. Oh my god, it's just so fucked. But like the wheelchair jokes that they throw at Joe,
Oh my god.
they hit me a different way, and I hate it. They're just so funny. Joe just rolls with the punches. Joe's
He really
the man.
does.
No pun intended.
I was gonna say that was good.
But he's that guy. He is, and he's underrated. Like the shit he says is so funny when he has his moments.
That
there you
is always
go.
the best kind of character.
Just there's so many just things I quote from Family Guy. It's just ridiculous.
I bet I don't even realize too.
Probably.
And then we'll watch it and I'll be like, is that why you say that?
Yep.
Yep.
And the amount of time, like, Family Guy would always come on as I was going to bed. So I would watch it in bed, like the 10 to 11. I'd get 2 episodes. And good
You
just
zonk.
zonk right as that last one's ending.
They also, I will say, have a very good intro song.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, even if you don't like know the show, you know the song. Like I could probably sing it. So
I love Family Guy. They've got the best Star Wars like spoof ever.
I have to, again, another one I have to watch. I need to be part of the culture.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
So there you go. What's your number 4?
I'm having to do some like on-air edits right now.
Holy shit.
Okay. So this is crazy. Okay. I'm going to say for my number 4, because this was like, and this is like speaking for the girlies too. This was a staple, another iconic costume with your besties, and it's the Powderpuff Girls.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think they started feminism.
Did you just say Powder Puff?
Powerpuff, sorry. We had a thing at my high school called the Powder Puff.
See, I call it the Powder Puff, and then I Googled it, and it said Power Puff. And
I
like,
think I've been
holy
calling
shit.
it Powder Puff this whole time.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna
We're just on the same page.
Yeah.
We're right.
I'm going to be real with you. I wrote down, I won't reveal it, but I'll show you. I wrote powder.
There you go.
So
That's what it is.
all right.
It's so good.
It is so good.
And I would always hate to admit that I liked it, especially when you're like in elementary
Right.
school. Like, you can't tell your boys that you're
Of course.
fucking with the Powder Puff Girls. Like, what?
Who was your, if you had to pick a favorite, who was your favorite? And you don't even have to know their names, but like, what was the color? Because
I guess the red one.
Yeah, the red one was that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The green one was a little too aggressive for me. And then Bubbles was so cute, but like,
Yeah, she's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
But, you know.
it's okay though. They're
it's all
like
good.
probably 2 years old.
Yeah, she'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or she did figure it out.
That's
What
so
a great
funny.
show. Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Sugar and spice, everything that's nice. They had a great intro.
Oh my god. I forgot about Mojo Jojo.
The best name of a villain ever.
Yeah. That is iconic. And I'm literally still processing that I, for years, have called it powder.
We are just right.
Yep. So, anyways, that's my number 4. This is like real.
This is getting into it right now.
I have like some real edits.
I really I almost want to edit my top 3, but I just can't. And I almost want to make a 3.5.
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, there's
But
so
I'm
many.
not.
Okay, so what's your number? We're on 3. Oh, this is tough.
This is honestly, in my opinion, no, this is the opinion. This is the most influential kids cartoon of all time. SpongeBob SquarePants.
I am shocked that is not your number 1.
It number 1 is undeniable and nobody can argue it. But SpongeBob SquarePants, come on.
Yeah, it literally shaped our generation.
Oh my god, the amount, like, when I go back and like, there was a moment when I went back and watched like all of the first 3 seasons because those are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the OG writers. They might have even left after season 2, but season 3 was still good.
Okay.
Granted, I will admit it fell off like every
It's
good
okay.
show does, but like,
You can't.
that's beside the
yeah.
point. The first 3 seasons were so good, but I went back and rewatched them all, and I'm like, holy shit, like, these are like all the things I just say, and I didn't even realize that it's from SpongeBob. Like,
Damn.
even like things I do when I'm snowboarding or something, like the way I'll yell like SpongeBob does, like if I'm like about to fuck up or die, I'll be like, ah! Like how he does his dumb shit. Like,
Oh my god.
it's insane how many SpongeBob bits I used and didn't
And you
even
did-
like realize
Yep.
it. Like,
I
SpongeBob is that shit.
I will say, like, I did watch it as a kid, obviously. I wasn't, like, a massive... I mean, I don't know. Like, I wasn't a hater. But I was just like, oh, I like it. And then I kind of moved on with my day. But there are some things that I'll still quote. Like, when we go get food at that one place, and it'll say firmly, like, close the door. You have to say firmly grasp it in your hand.
It's such a good episode.
Or when he will cover his PP, and then we'll say that his genius is showing. Like, how many years ago did we watch that and we're still quoting it?
The Patrick, just his dumbass lines were the best.
He was easily my favorite character.
The best. Oh, yeah.
But I loved Squidward. Plankton had his moments, you know, Mr. Krabs and Pearl.
Yep.
Which that always was like, okay, who's the mom? Because how did the crab produce a whale?
Would love to see that.
Right? Mrs. Puffs. She was so annoying, though. Mrs. Puffs really was that bitch.
Sandy.
I
love the one episode where they were doing like extreme shit and they had like Pantera. They had like Pantera come in and make music for the episode.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Like that's like a big time like heavy metal band. Like that's crazy. That was insane.
And Gary.
Can't beat Gary.
Right.
Best show.
Damn. I'm not kidding. I really want to watch cartoons today.
I guess we're going to have to.
We have to.
Damn.
That's okay. It had to make the list.
SpongeBob? Oh, God. My brother has a SpongeBob tattoo.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm glad you did.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Turning the big 2-1.
I know.
This week.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
I know.
That makes me feel old as shit.
I know. That was me last year with my sister. Yeah.
I'm going to throw up when Jackson turns 21.
That will make me feel old.
Be like, what?
I'll be in my 30s.
What? Same. Right?
Yeah. I think we'll be like stepping into the...
Whoa.
Yeah.
30's the new 20.
I know. Thank God.
With modern medicine and technology and my levels of income, I don't think it's crazy to think I could be 150, 200 years old.
Yeah, we will.
That's a Ricky Bobby quote if you didn't pick.
At this point, you shouldn't be surprised that I don't know.
Fair enough.
You know?
I've only watched that movie 386 times. So.
I should have known, though. Oh, well. Okay. So we're on number 3 because these edits are...
Yeah, this is number 3.
Number 3. I will say, originally, this was my number 1. But then 2 popped into my head that I cannot believe didn't make my list. So just for the sake of nostalgia, my number 3 is Rugrats.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That, to me, feels like childhood.
It does.
The absolutely iconic characters.
Good old Tommy Pickles.
Pickles and freaking Angelica, that little bitch.
Gosh, she was such an asshole.
And Chucky.
And I love the spinoff, All Grown Up.
Yes.
That shit slapped.
A great spinoff.
A phenomenal. We're going to have to do top 10 spinoffs.
I know.
100%.
I know. And Phil and Lil, I loved.
My God. Goofs.
They were such weird. All their voices were so weird.
Oh my gosh.
I loved it.
And they really they really represented for Jewish people back then.
Yep.
Not a lot of representation for the Jewish types.
That is true.
So shout out to them for that.
God, that is the best show.
What
I even
was,
love the parents.
Chucky. Was
Chucky.
that the redhead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, Chucky.
Yeah, the parents were just out of pocket, just kooky.
And wasn't, I feel like the dad's name was Stu.
Stu.
Yeah, Stu Pickle.
Just the ultimate dad.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then the grandpa was just out of pocket.
Yeah, and Reptar, the
The
icon.
roaring reptar.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And the Rugrats movie was really good.
Oh, loved it. They like went to Paris and shit, I think. Like they went crazy.
Yeah, so that originally was going to be my number 1.
Wow.
I know. Just because that is childhood.
That it is.
So.
Can't argue that. There's just no two ways around that.
And I always say that.
Yep. So this is it. This is the heaviest of the hitters, and this is...
I'm excited.
These are the pinnacle. My next 2 are the pinnacle of adult animation. Number 2, these 2, this show is as old as I am. We share the same age.
Okay.
It's South Park.
The fact that that's not... I'm dying to know what your number 1 is. Because I thought if it wasn't SpongeBob, that was gonna be your number one.
Nope, it's South Park, and it's just because these guys are untouchable.
Yeah.
They have an episode about everything, and it's hilarious.
The amount of times we will be talking about a subject, and you say there's a South Park episode about that.
Yep.
I would be, if I had $1, I would be so rich.
Oh my god, it's so good, and I love just how bare bones it is. Like the same guy voices like 6 different characters.
I do love that.
And they use the same voices for like the extras and shit all the time.
Yep.
All the celebrity spoofs, like
Yep.
all the cameos are phenomenal. The trilogies they have, the Black Friday trilogy is absolutely epic, iconic. You just can't go. South Park, you're just never gonna stop them.
Yep.
They're uncancelable.
Yep. That is a fact.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the shit that they've come out with is so out of pocket. It's so like the Slut Off with Paris Hilton.
I still haven't watched
With
that one.
Mr. Slave, they have a slut off.
Okay.
So, and Mr. Garrison gets like a sex change, and then he wants to like get his peener back, and that's a whole thing of an episode. The list just goes on and on. The Mormonism episode. Oh my God, they've got some of the best like Christmas episodes and whatnot. Like Cartman, just the classic asshole. He's the man.
As
Kenny's
who?
always dying.
I will say this was one you really had, like, you had to warm me up to it because I was not about it.
I definitely introduced you to the wrong episodes first.
It's okay. The one that really got me was when they did the Christian band.
Oh.
That was a really good one.
Oh my God, dude! I don't even think we've watched that episode. I feel like we've only just watched like
I think we did.
we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. That was the one that I was like, okay.
Oh my God, Cartman starting a Christian rock band just to like win a bet with Stan is, or not
And that
Stan,
feels like
Kyle.
such a dude thing to do as well.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody just sees a little bit of themselves in Cartman.
Yep.
As much as you hate to admit it,
It's okay.
everybody sees a little bit of themselves in Eric.
That's beautiful.
So there you go. There's number 2.
I'm dying to know what your number one is. Okay. My number 2, this is a tough one to put at 2, but it is a show that I have found a new love for, and I could watch it forever,
Nice.
and it is King of the Hill.
Oh, yes. I wanted them to be on my, they're my number 12.
Yeah. I cannot believe that was a IRL edit, and I cannot believe it did not pop into my head
It's
earlier.
the best show ever.
It legit might be one of my favorite shows ever.
It's such a perfect representation of life in the South.
It really does remind me of one side of my family.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so quotable. I'm obsessed with every character in it. There's not a weak link.
Not one.
It's so fucking funny.
Everybody's pulling their weight.
Yes, everyone is showing up and doing the fucking work.
Shout out to Bobby for just being an absolute fool. So, well, I guess we got to tell Bobby he's fat now.
Damn it, Bobby. My favorite quote forever is when Peggy is like, I made you muffins. And he goes, so what? Good for you. That feels so like that generation of couple, too, where they're like, okay. Like, what do you want my response to be?
Like, word.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
shout out to Hank and Peggy.
it's sad. That one fought for the number one spot.
Yeah, the guy that made that show made Beavis and Butthead, too.
That bums me out, but
It checks out.
it does check out.
The animation for sure.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love that pick.
All right.
Here we go. This is probably it's the longest running cartoon of all, I think, of all time. And it's The Simpsons. Undeniable. If you think South Park's made an episode about everything, The Simpsons have done that and more.
Yep.
Like, The Simpsons are cartoon.
Yep.
They are the kings. It's undeniable.
Yep.
They've never fallen off. Granted, I'll be honest, of everything on my list, I think I've watched them the least.
It's okay.
I haven't seen every episode like I've seen pretty much 80% of my list, but You can't not put him at number one.
Right.
Marge and Homer, the Simpsons movie, is an absolute classic.
Yep.
Bart, just a freaking.
Eat my shorts is all I can say
Come
about
on.
that. Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on. Homer's the man. Just
And they
always
do
getting drunk
predict.
at the bar.
Yep. They predict the world events.
They're basically like, is Family Guy a thing without the Simpsons?
I would say no.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So they've just paved the way for everybody. They're the forerunners, and for that, they're fucking number one, and they're still doing it.
Yep.
And all the shit they predicted. Did you just said it, didn't you? Or,
Yep.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
It's-
Trump. Did
it's
they
actually-
predict 9/11?
Yep. It's like actually kind of creepy, but I like it.
So hopefully they predicted Bitcoin accurately.
Yep.
Accurately.
Accurately.
Accuracy.
Accuracy. No, they did.
Yeah, so shout out to the Simpsons. Still going strong.
Yep. That's a
why
good
they're
one.
number one. They're king.
Yep. My number one is more personal preference.
Okay.
It is my favorite animated show, and this is one I could also watch for hours, and it's Bob's Burgers.
Damn.
I love that whole family. I love Linda and Bob's relationship. I love Tina, Louise, Jean, all of them. The customers are weird. I love them.
What's the one dude's name that's always there?
I don't remember, but the one that's like, pervert.
Yep, pervert. That one.
Yep.
God, what a great show.
It's the best show. It does remind me, you see yourself in like every character.
I love the rivalry he has with like Tommy Jr.
Yes.
or like his dad.
Yep. And then Tina's such a freak, and I love her.
Yep.
And in a lot of ways, I am her.
Everybody loves Tina.
Yeah.
Tina is a cultural icon.
Yeah.
She's she has like a cult following, but it's like a pop cult following.
Yes. Yep.
It's like if you see a Tina sticker, you know they're down. Like that person's fucking weird
Yeah.
and funny as shit.
Yep. Yep. But all of them, like that whole family, you can't go wrong. So for that reason,
Bob's
live
Burgers.
on air,
Wow.
they took my number one.
I'll tell you right off the bat that this is the biggest snub of the show, and it's BoJack Horseman. The fact that BoJack didn't make either one of our lists, I'm so pissed off about it.
Oh my god.
And he was who needed to be 3.5, but
Fair enough.
I'm so like BoJack Horseman is an absolutely phenomenal show.
It is.
Hits so heavy at moments. Like
It really does.
it gets so like, especially the last season. I know you haven't gotten there.
Don't spoil
but,
me.
oh my God, there's moments where you're just.
Did you
like,
cry?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
But like, holy
I probably
shit,
will then.
you're just like, whoa.
Okay. How many seasons?
6 maybe,
Oh, okay.
5 or 6.
That's so doable. That's like
Perfect.
perfect. Yeah.
They did it. They finished when they needed to finish. That's the key to good shows.
Yep.
Is being done when it needs to be done.
Yes, not dragging it.
But I respect to just keeping it rolling, such as SpongeBob did.
Yeah.
But,
Damn, I cannot believe that didn't make the list.
yeah, BoJack. Woo. You must go watch if you haven't seen it. It's Netflix. It's pricey, but
Worth
damn it, is it worth it? I don't
It's-
give a shit.
I don't give a
I
shit.
don't give a shit, bitch. They got the best docs.
They do.
Best World War II docs, best sport docs.
They really do.
They got the best OG content.
Yep.
It's insane. It's insane.
Damn.
Yep. So let's run through our honorable mentions because Migo is getting a little pissy right
Antsy.
now. He need to go Dookie probably.
You.
And so let's just wrap this bitch up. Let's see. What did we not mention? Recess.
That was
Kim
was
Possible.
my number 2 originally. Recess.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I like that. Jimmy Neutron.
Oh my god.
Angry Beavers.
Okay, never seen it.
Johnny. Ew. What the fuck? Johnny Bravo.
Classic.
Ed and Eddie.
Yep.
Samurai Jock.
Never seen it, but Brothers did.
So good.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. That's all I had over here.
The only ones you haven't
Tom
mentioned.
and Jerry.
Yep.
It's a good classic.
You mentioned all of the ones I had: Kim Possible, Fairly Odd Parents, Recess, South Park, and Dexter's Laboratory.
We love Dexter's
Yes.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yes. So there you go. There's the top 10 cartoons.
Cartoons.
That was a wild ride.
That was a good nostalgia ride.
Truly.
And here's to 1,000 more episodes.
1,000 more episodes.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. We did it.
As long as the goose is a gambling, it never shows snake eyes.
Amen.